You're a single woman over 30, then chances are you hate dating. Dating's kind of the worst. So much time swiping and chatting and trying to start conversations with dudes who like just don't get it, going on first dates. And then after the date, you go into a downward spiral of feeling anxious and needy and wondering if he's ever going to text you again, being absolutely convinced that you're going to die all alone, which makes you show up to the next date feeling even more anxious and needy. Please don't come at me for this, but dating can actually feel really fun and easy. And just show up and be yourself and not take things personally once you learn the skill of self-validation. If you hate dating because you feel anxious and needy in between dates, this is a sure sign for me that you are looking to other people for your validation. Random dude that you met on the internet to make you feel good enough and worthy enough and certain and secure about your future. When you can show up knowing how to self-validate, not needing someone to text you or ask you out again in order to feel good enough, you just get to show up. You get to be yourself. You get to have fun. Here's 2 ways that you can learn to self-validate. Number 1, practice acknowledging your feelings by saying to yourself, it makes sense that I would feel anxious and needy or afraid right now because this is triggering my fear of abandonment, or this is triggering my fear of dying alone. Then remind yourself, you are safe. You are worthy. You are enough. Random dude on the internet who doesn't text you back doesn't phase you because it's just a guy who's not the right fit. If you want help with this, I have a free masterclass. The link is in my bio. But if you can learn how to do this, then you get to show up to dating feeling grounded and confident and unattached. And that makes you completely magnetic to the right person.
And this is exactly the type of advice that will keep high value guys away from you if you are a woman, right? Saying things like, I'm confident, I self-validate, I know who I am, don't try to cross my boundaries. That's exactly what will keep guys away. I mean, even low value guys will not want to deal with that, right? No surprise, she is a woman who is still single, in her 30s, 40s, giving advice to other women who are also going to remain single, just like her, if you take her advice. It's amazing to me. And she even has some sort of masterclass. I would need to ask her, in your masterclass, lady, do you ever teach these women to be cool, fun to hang out with, soft, feminine, pick the right perfume to smell good around a guy? These things make a huge difference, right? Even just the perfume. None of these girls mention that. I'm a professional pickup artist, so I am still out there, believe it or not. I am out there in these venues consistently, right? Consistently. It's been a while since Cash passed. I've kind of taken a step back and a break, and I'm going to slowly start getting back out there again and doing the boot camps. However, I will tell you, as somebody who has been around lots of women, and especially in big crowds, what really separates a lot of these women, besides their looks, is the way they smell. Like, some of these women, I feel like asking them, like, what perfume are you wearing, right? Without sounding gay, because I would want to give that to my girl, or, just advise other women, that are female friends of mine, like, hey, you should pick up this cologne, man, because guys were like, right, there was some, like, scent about it that was very alluring, right? It was like female pheromones practically. I mean, it was just like so these things matter, right? Also, the way the woman dresses, right? We like women who know how to dress, who aren't just, I think most guys are just getting tired of seeing these women like basically naked in the clubs, or just really trashy looking. For me personally, I like a little mystery. I like a woman who looks not only natural, but also knows how to dress right. I just covers up a bit. That's always attractive, right? Teach these women how to dress, where to buy their clothes, how to get the gaze of men. I really always kind of turn my head when I see a woman wearing like a hat of some sort. It could be something like a cowboy hat or a cowgirl hat. I will look. Right? She doesn't even need to be that hot. I will look. Most guys will look like, whoa, who is that, right? She's wearing little cowgirl boots. If that's her little theme, right? You could switch it up. You don't need to be a cowgirl, but if she walked in like wearing stuff like that, most guys would look. And I've seen girls do that, especially in LA. And I know they're not from Texas, right? They pull that look and they come into the venue and guys are like, checking them out, right? Or a woman who comes in there, doesn't have to be a cowgirl hat. She comes in wearing like one of those like big like 80s hats like women used to wear, the chicks who were on Charlie's Angels. I can't remember their names, back in the 70s, and they used to wear these like 70s style hats. that also gets attention, right? Because the woman is dressing feminine, right? Also, if she wears a dress, boots, heels, stuff like that, it will get attention. But do these female dating coaches and their little master class ever talk about that kind of stuff? Nope. Nope. You know what they're telling these women? No, you dress how you want. You get a pantsuit. You look like Hillary Clinton because they're attracted to powerful women. No, no. But that is the advice they give. And it's frightening, man. It's frightening that she is a dating coach, because I would like to see her success rate out there with these women. I would like to see the type of guys that she's getting these women. All right, next clip.
I'm 30, I'm single, I have no kids, and I really sometimes I'm like, is this what this I'm Barbie? I'm Barbie. Hi Barbie. I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want to. I don't have anybody to answer to. If I want to go spend $1,000 and get my lips done, I can. If I want to not show up to work for a week and go to France, I can. If I decide that I want to save all my money and buy myself Barbie's dream house, I get to do that. Don't let people tell you that just because you're single, or just because you don't have a family, or just because you don't have kids, or because you don't have, like, whatever your circumstances are, don't let that be a reason why you're not happy, dude. Your life is great. Your life is wonderful. Your life is perfect. It's always working out for you, and it's never working against you.
All right. She's 30. She's single. She doesn't have kids. And she's still not happy. I mean, at what point do you sit and just take the L, right? And really, that's the first step to self-realization, is just accepting when it's a fail, when it's a loss, right? Because then you can fix it, right? You have to be honest with yourself. And it's always surprising that these women just don't get it, right? It's like, okay, well, look at the position you put yourself in. Why do you still walk around as if you're winning? Why are you still doing a victory lap here, right? You're clearly not happy. And I know you want to be happy. So again, the first step is admitting when you've screwed up, right? Because that's how you fix things. But if you never admit that you're ever wrong, you will never fix things, right? You never get any better. And that's just the keys to life. That's just the keys to being successful is when you fail, when you lose, just taking a step back and not letting your ego get in the way and go, shit, I screwed up, man. I messed up. How do I fix this? All right, that's what you do. But for a lot of these women like herself, they never do that, do they? There's no self-introspection or self-actualization, anything like that, right? It's just this like BS Reebok speech that they give themselves, like, oh, you're good no matter what point you are in life. You're happy no matter what. Nobody can tell you you're not happy. You're happy because you're you. Yeah, it sounds good on paper, but that's just not reality, right? Reality is, especially if you're a woman, the statistics don't lie, right? The statistics say that, hey, if you don't have a family, if you don't have children, you're probably going to be depressed by the time you hit your middle ages, right? By the time you hit your 40s and beyond, you're going to grow more dependent on antidepressants and therapists. And even just the way she was talking, I could always tell that these women are seeing therapists, right? It's so easy to spot these days. And I was just talking about me being a pickup artist and being in these venues, with the number of women I get into discussions with, even ones that I'm not attracted to. Like, okay, say there's like a 3 set of women, right? There'll be one target in there that I want. And sometimes I do the old mystery method where I ignore the target that I want and I talk to the two obstacles, we call them, the 2 women who are in the way, and I will have a conversation with them that I really don't care about. I'm just trying to use it to ignore my target and to get her attention. It does work, by the way. Personally, a lot of times I just like going straight for the target, but sometimes I get bored and I'm like, I know that'll work, so let me do old mystery method, because that's fun too. It does work as well. Nothing against mystery, So I'll often talk to the two obstacles, right? And get in conversations. Many of them are philosophical, or we'll just start randomly talking about different things of the world. And just by their vernacular, by the words they use, by the way they speak, by the things they say, I can tell they see a therapist, right? It's almost like you can tell when you talk to somebody who watches The View, right? All right, they're going to talk like Whoopi Goldberg or a Joy Behar, and these women are not far from that. Matter of fact, they're very much like them. Right? So I can already tell, like, this chick has a therapist, and I already know the story, right? I can already tell them, and sometimes they're amazed when I go, you're still single, right? Yeah. You've been divorced? Oh yeah. Have kids, single mom? Yeah, how'd you know all that? Do you know me? How do you know all that? I'm like, oh, I don't know, just a wild, lucky guess I get. All right, I'll say something like that. Just a hunch, even though I know, because I teach all this stuff, and I've been in venues all my life, and I've talked to these women all my life, it's always the same story. So this chick is no different. She's never going to find a man. You don't find a man talking like that, by the way, ladies. You don't find a man using words like that and, behaving like that and, just dismissing yourself of any accountability whatsoever for the position you're in life. You're not going to find a man that way. At least not a good man, at least not a high value man that you want. You'll find a lot of low value guys, and you'll find a lot of, hucksters on the dating apps who are, good looking and will tell you whatever you want to hear, and so they could bang you and then take off. And that's sadly the story that these women play out, right? That's pretty much the story of their lives. But as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. With that said, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Go ahead and smash that like button below. Do it now. Also, hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys subscribe, so please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this incredible, amazing red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. The hottest women on the planet. Okay, I teach you how to do that in 7 Months of Mastery. And you know what? I have tons, thousands upon thousands of successful students now all around the world. Okay, a lot of these guys often drop comments in my comment section talking about how they're in my program, they've met their dream girl, they've met their future wife. I've had a number of students who've been through my 7 Months of Mastery program already met their wife thanks to my teachings, right? They met a high value, high caliber, hot wife, right? Way above what they were able to get previously before they jumped into my program, 7 Months of Mastery. They were able to get a girl who was much, much more attractive, much hotter, and much higher value thanks to my teachings. And you know what? I want you to become one of them. Even if you don't plan on getting married, find yourself a cool chick, a high value chick, not one of these like low value, like DG single moms or women who are passive prime or damaged goods or anything like that. I want to teach you how to go out there and get high value women, just like my students are all around the world. You can become one of us. And all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, and it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So it's only $1 for the entire first month of high value coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it, and it's the best way to support my work, guys. And thank you very much if you do. I appreciate it. Thanks in advance, and let's crack on out of here.